everybody, before this video starts, I want to ask you guys a huge favor and pass along a message for one of my dear friends. My friend Ash is at risk of losing all 3 of his horses due to financial issues. He needs to raise some money so he is able to keep them. He's had these horses for a while, so it's pretty heartbreaking that he just has to give them up. He already went through a situation where his barn owner sold off his horses and he had to track them down at an auction house. I understand the economy, especially in America, isn't great right now, so if you can't donate, even just sharing would be very kind of you. I've known Ash for a while. It's not a scam or anything. He really does need the help. His horses are very well taken care of. It's just his board is extremely expensive and he needs to be able to pay it off to move his horses somewhere cheaper. Thank you guys so much if you do share or donate. Ash really appreciates it and I also appreciate it as well. Okay, enjoy the video.
Too scared to even look him in the eyes. Start a conversation now. But the words keep eating you up inside. It's the same old sorry sight, and we'll try.
My mornings before I head to the barn are usually pretty laid back. Sometimes I like to start with a fashion show for my boyfriend, and he's never really amused by my equestrian outfits. He doesn't really get it, but he's nice enough to make me coffee before I have to leave. Usually I'll sit on my computer and look at all the funds I have just for extra tack and everything, and the horses feed and hay, and then I'm off. I try to get out of the house as fast as possible, and I really did on this particular morning because I wanted to stop by the store and actually pick up some carrots for the horses because the stock in the lounge was running low on both carrots and apples. I actually forgot to pick up apples, and my horse Orion was very, very sad about that. First thing I did today was check on Estelle, my mare, who is primarily a dressage horse. I just wanted to give her a hello and a few pets and a carrot because I wouldn't really be working with her today. I did opt to turn her out though, this way she could get her exercise in and stretch her legs for the day, just because again I wouldn't be riding or working with her today. Now, the horse of mine that I did have to exercise was Philo, and that's only because we do have a show coming up. In my first ever vlog last time, I did mention that he went lame and we weren't able to compete, but the vet finally cleared him, and he is all better and ready to go. I'm a little nervous for our ride because he's a hotshot when he's in work, so now that he's back after a long time off, I am expecting to possibly get thrown off a time or two.
You say I should journal every day, but I don't.
I was honestly pretty nervous just walking to the arena. He was throwing his head a lot and I could feel that he really just wanted to trot and rush there. It's nothing I haven't dealt with before. I mean, I'm an exercise rider for thoroughbreds. There's just something about Philo. Philo is a very, very big horse and a very, very strong horse, and I am not the biggest, strongest person on the planet. He can be a handful sometimes, and it was only just amplified now, but I think we did pretty okay.
Can you show me? Can you show me? I promise I'll listen this time. I promise I'll listen.
I didn't do anything too heavy with him just because, you know, he hadn't been really hardcore ridden or jumped in a few months, so I left it at that, just some simple flat work and pulls, and he did really good. He was a lot better than I expected. He didn't even really pay attention to the other horses in the arena, which was a shocker. He's a very social butterfly, so hopefully we will be all polished up for our show next month. My next order of business, as I am an exercise rider, that's my job, I was given the task to exercise the barn's new gelding. He's still very much green and still very much a baby. He's also a thoroughbred, and he is very, very kooky crazy. Not as much as Philo. I wasn't given the full details. I was just told that he doesn't have the manners and the attention span that he should, and he needed to be exercised. That's all I was told. Easy, Bruno, easy. Oh, bless you. No. Off the wall. Whoa, easy. Geldings. So dramatic. Alright. That's a big stride. Hello. I've never had a horse make me motion sick before, but I guess there's a first time for everything. 3, 2, get! Good boy. Good boy. Get. Great big one. Oof. I did in fact fall off of the new gelding, and it hurt really bad. I'm not sure what happened. I just missed the stride and he jumped weird and I slid right out of the saddle. My arm really hurt, so I decided to just take it easy and work with my Mustang Arabian Cross Orion for the rest of the day. Orion and I have actually made a lot of progress in the month that I didn't post. I'm able to walk him on a lead line and get near him. He absolutely hated me at first, but we've become good friends, I like to think. Today I just wanted to take a walk around the trail course we have in one of the paddocks for newer horses, baby horses, just to desensitize him and just see where he's at mentally. First, I really wanted him to go over this tarp, so I let him look at it for a little bit. He didn't really like it much. I guess he didn't like the noise or the texture when he walked across it. But with some gentle encouragement and maybe a carrot or two, he did go over it, and I was very, very proud of him. We did it a few times, and we did it so many times, he was able to go over it without the need for a carrot. I tried some transitional work with him too, just on the ground. Obviously, because I can't ride him yet, I just wanted to see if he would match my pace and keep his ground manners when speeding up and slowing down. It was a little tricky, but he did it. We went back and forth over the bridge a few times, which I think was the easiest thing we did during our little training session. It's really not that hard.
But we can't stay here forever. The future's been too bright for too long. So take some time and get certified. I'll pump the gas and baby, we'll go driving. Interstate 75, so carefully. Don't be afraid to come with me. There are some things that we need to see, but they're on the other side, where that green grass turns to white. Baby, you and me.
I usually get home at about 8 p.m. after I feed the horses because I am in charge of night feed, and my night routine is pretty much the same as my morning one. I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me on this ride today. We had a few mishaps, but that's pretty much how most of my days go. So now I'm just going to brush my teeth and wash my face, get in bed, and probably watch TV until I fall asleep and do it all again tomorrow.
Oh, the darkest of nights could never hide all my love for you. It's a flame that's burning bright, so much brighter every day.